tell everyone about the night that Western State University started boom on the South End to Vegas and shut it down. Please welcome the Jackson State Drum Tyler, Mr. $3,500 from Jackson, Mississippi. Joe Road Dynasty Williams from Montgomery, Alabama.
At this point, I don't know what to say. We already knew that Coach Prime was a Hall of Fame player on the field. Arguably the best cornerback of all time and a great entertainer. But who would have known in just a short time he would already become the best recruiter in the country? Yeah, I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to say that right now. If you don't agree, let me know down in the comments. But why am I going so hard in his recruiting? We already know he signed a bunch of 5 stars and his son could turn water into wine. Big whoop. Well, he did it again.
Kid for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, if they pretend. Aim off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Kid for my
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reggie from HBCU Spotlight, and I'm back with another banger. If you are new, I make content like this all the time. If you enjoy it, hit that noti bell, hit the like button, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. This is the story of yet another trailblazer who is out to bring black colleges back to prominence. This is the story of Malachi Wideman. Wideman is a 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver from Venice, Florida, where he attended Venice High School. He was a 4-star recruit in the class of 2020, the 19th best player in Florida, the 20th best player in the nation, and the 117th best player in the country. I know I've called people athletic in videos prior, but trust me when I say this. This man is different. When was the last time that you heard of an elite football player bringing LeBron James and Dwayne Wade to their feet?
This is a confidence builder right here, this play right here. I was playing against New Jersey players. My friend Noah, he was in the zone and he kept turning his head. So every time he turned his head, I figured the next time I got it, I was just gonna rip through and just play above the rim. Thing about this dunk is I was able to make a play in front of a guy that I've watched make many plays, per se, LeBron James and D Wade, some of the best to ever do it.
Oh yeah, sorry I forgot to mention. Not only was he a 4-star recruit in football, but he was also a 3-star recruit in basketball. The 11th best player in Florida, the 31st best small forward in the nation, and the 146th best player in the country. On the gridiron, he put up numbers that you would expect of a 4-star recruit. He had 100 receptions, for 1,609 yards, 26 receiving touchdowns, and he even took one punt back to the crib. The basketball stats that I could find say that he averaged 15.3 points a game, 6.7 rebounds a game, and 2.7 assists per game. Scouts projected that Wideman would be a second to third round draft pick in the NFL, and they compare him to San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Jonathan Baldwin. They also had this to say about him: a blue chip football and basketball recruit with length and a muscular build, known for his freakish athleticism that allows him to play above the rim on the hardwood, and an ideal red zone and deep threat ability as a wide receiver on the gridiron. Effortless leaper with true ball skills and body control. A long strider with a wide catch radius and plus ability after the catch. Can make plays in traffic with good quickness. Plays with good feel and awareness in the red zone. Raw route runner at this stage. Could easily weigh more if football becomes his priority at the college level. With athleticism to make early impact despite polish. A pro career in either sport seems possible, depending on priorities following high school. As you could expect, he had schools upon schools wanting him. Wideman had 15 scholarship offers and was recruited to play football and basketball. A few of the schools were Georgia, Kentucky, Florida, Auburn, Ole Miss, Oregon, Florida State, and Tennessee, just to name a few. On December 13, 2019, Wideman committed to play for Florida State. February 5th, 2020, Wideman decommitted from Florida State and committed to play for Tennessee on that same day.
Malachi Wideman, I'm not sure where he's going. I'm here to see you. I think I know now. Tennessee.
He enrolled to play for the Vols on June 6, 2020. After arriving in Tennessee, like most freshmen on the roster, Wideman was impacted by the setbacks of COVID-19. However, after the coaching change in Knoxville, many believe that Wideman will be a potential breakout star in Josh Heupel's attacking style system. Wideman played in 6 games in 2020 as a reserve and only caught one pass during his true freshman season. That game came against Kentucky, and the pass ended up in a 24-yard reception. It was a 34-7 loss. On June 23, 2021, Malachi Wideman entered the transfer portal. This is what he had to say about his decision. Greetings, Vols family. First of all, I want to thank you wholeheartedly for welcoming me to the University of Tennessee. It had been an eye-opening experience to be a part of such a team. I have learned lifelong lessons and made lifelong relationships with people I plan on keeping in my life. And I would like to thank Coach Pruitt and his staff for recruiting me and seeing my potential to be not only a great athlete, but a better man. Unfortunately, after taking a lot of things into consideration, I have decided to do what is best for me and my family. I am embarking on a future that will allow me to showcase my God-given talents on a solid platform in basketball and football. I will always have love for Tennessee and my fellow teammates. But at this time, God has compelled me to choose another path. I have entered the transfer portal. Malachi took his time on deciding where he will play and continue his education next. I'm sure he could have went anywhere in the nation. Just yesterday, I was scrolling through YouTube like I normally do, and I saw the bombshell news from the OG YouTube channel in the HBCU community. That channel was none other than Cut Day Sports.
That man really tough like that. Put some respect on that man's name. He's not average, he's not regular. We don't just bypass when an HBCU player wins a big award. Man, we rival school or not, you celebrate that excellence. Because not only was he the best in the SWAC, he was the best in FCS. Don't sit around here acting like he ain't like that. Every single year, he's adding something to his game. I can't wait to see what he has for the fall. The things he brought out of his bag for the spring, that small sample size, you see that he took a leap from 2019 to now. He's gonna be unstoppable. He's gonna be a monster. But anyway, until next time, man, Cut Day out!
Go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. He is the best when it comes to highlights. On July 26, 2021, Malachi Wideman chose to play for none other than Coach Prime and Jackson State University. I love. Say what you want about him, but in my opinion, Coach Prime is the best recruiter in the country. He just took over the program, which means he doesn't have the state-of-the-art facilities or the billion-dollar budget yet, but he is still bringing in loads of former 5- and 4-star players from the SEC and everywhere else. Even if you aren't a fan of Jackson State, you have to give the man his props because he is still bringing light to not only Jackson State, not only the SWAC, but to all HBCUs. Now back to the story. Wideman's commitment makes Jackson, Mississippi home to 3 former Tennessee Vols and numerous other SEC players. I'm a fan of all HBCU players, but personally, I'm going to make a bold prediction. Either Malachi Wideman or Quaydarius Davis, maybe even both, will have monster seasons for the Tigers this year. I have no idea what the passing record is at Jackson State. If you do, please comment that down below. Either way, I would not be surprised if Shedeur Sanders breaks that record with the multitude of weapons that he has at his disposal. Players like Wideman don't come around often. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it to the end, type in Jumpman in the comment section. Let's get a conversation going down there. With all of this talent, if Jackson State does not win the SWAC this season, do you think that the season was a failure? Why or why not? Let's keep growing and supporting the historically black colleges that we all love. If you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. From us, over here at HBCU Spotlight, rooting for you, Wideman, and looking forward to seeing you shine on the field. We out of here. Peace.